Good morning, class. We are discussing chapter number 2, Units and Measurement, in which we have discussed up to the points error. Error is going on. Before discussing the error in continuity, we are here just going to discuss some numerical part based on the topics which we have covered till now from the NCERT exercise of this chapter. So, question number Firstly, we are going to discuss question number 2.7. What is question number 2.7? Basically, this 2.7, this 2 is basically from the chapter and 7 is the question number. So 2.7 is, you can simply understand, if I will say question number 2.7, then you can simply understand that second chapter का exercise का 7th question. Okay. A student measures the thickness of a human hair by looking at it through a microscope of magnification 100. एक कोई माइक्रोस्कोप है जिसका मैग्निफिकेशन कितना दिया हुआ है आपको 100 है, और वो माइक्रोस्कोप किस लिए काम आ रहा है? ह्यूमन हेयर की थिकनेस मेजर करने के काम आ रहा है. He makes 20 observations. He is taking 20 observations, okay, and finds that the average width of the hair in the field of view of the microscope is 3.5 mm. That is कि जो उसकी width है that is given, जो observations के अंदर आई है, जो 20 observations उसने की है, जो उसकी observed width you can say that is 3.5 mm. What is the estimate of the thickness of the hair? So ये जो 3.5 है, this is the observed thickness and 100 is magnification. We have to find out the real thickness. Okay. So for this question, come to this part. Magnification of microscope is given as 100. Observed width of the hair is given as 3.5 mm. Now, we have to find out the thickness of the hair. That is, we have to find out the real width of the hair, which is given by magnification is equal to observed width upon real width. This is the formula of magnification. Observed width हमारे पास कितनी दी हुई है? 3.5 mm. Magnification कितना दिया हुआ है? 100. So, we can find out the real width. Real width will be equal to observed width upon magnification. So 3.5 upon 100, that is 0.035 mm, because 3.5 is given in terms of mm, and magnification doesn't have any unit, because as you can see from the formula of magnification, in the numerator and denominator both are the terms of width, so it will be the dimensionless quantity, that is, here is no dimension of the magnification, so no unit of the magnification, but real width is as observed width upon magnification. Magnification is simply a number, while the observed width is given in terms of mm, so the real width will be in terms of mm, that will be equal to 0.035 mm. Next question, question number 2.9. The photograph of a house occupies an area of 1.75 centimeter on a 35 mm slide. That is कि कोई एक हाउस की एक वॉल आप कंसिडर कर सकते हो, उसके ऊपर 35 mm की स्लाइड है, जिसपे एक फोटोग्राफ ने कितना एरिया कवर किया हुआ है? 1.75 centimeter square. It's the dimension of area, so because centimeter square, so this is the value of area. The slide is projected onto a screen. Slide जो है उसको हमने screen के ऊपर प्रोजेक्ट किया, like you can say TV. And the area of the house on the screen is 1.55 meter square. Area of the house on the screen, that is given as 1.55 meter square. what is the linear magnification of the projector screen arrangement? As we have arranged that slide onto the screen, so we have to find out the linear magnification, that is कि line wise उसका magnification कितना होगा. So for this question, firstly we will discuss. Firstly we will find out the aerial magnification, because we are here given the terms of area. Then we will find out the magnification in terms of linear magnification from the aerial magnification. So area of object is given as 1.75 centimeter square. We will convert this centimeter square in terms of meter square. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So this area of object will be 1.75 into 10 to the power minus 4, because 1 centimeter will be equal to 10 to the power minus 2, 10 to the power minus 2. So centimeter square will be equal to 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. Now area of image on the wall is given as 1.55 meter square. This dimension is directly given in terms of meter. So for both the dimensions of object and image are in the same dimension, so we have converted the area of object in terms of meter square, because area of image is given in terms of meter square and meter is the SI unit of the length. So we have converted both the dimensions in same unit. Now aerial magnification will be area of image upon area of object. Area of image is given as 1.55, while area of object is given as 1.75 into 10 to the power minus 4. That will be equal to 31 upon 35 into 10 to the power plus 4. If this term from the denominator 10 to the power minus 4 will go to the numerator, then the sign of this power will converted. If this is negative in terms of denominator, then it will go in numerator with positive sign. So here in denominator it is 10 to the power minus 10 to the power minus 4, while it goes to the numerator it will become 10 to the power 4 meter 10 to the power 4. That will be equal to nearly equal to 8857. This is the aerial magnification, and we have to find out the what linear magnification. Area has the dimension as meter square. This is the magnification. So this this quantity doesn't have any dimension. But the linear magnification can be find out in terms of aerial magnification as the under root of aerial magnification. You can understand this thing as the dimension of area is meter square. If you will take the under root of this meter square, then this will give the dimension of what? Line. Simply you can say a single dimension. Similarly, in terms of magnification, if you will take the under root of the aerial magnification, it will give you linear magnification. So linear magnification will be equal to under root of aerial magnification. That will be equal to under root 8857. That will be nearly equal to 94.1. So this is the value of linear magnification. Come to the next question. Question number 2.16, that is 2.16. The unit of length convenient on atomic scale is known as an angstrom and is denoted by angstrom. जो हमारे पास एटॉमिक स्केल पे जो लेंथ की यूनिट है, हमने इससे पहले जब वेरी स्मॉल क्वांटिटीज को जब हमने चैप्टर में डिस्कस किया था लेंथ के मेजरमेंट में, तो इनडायरेक्ट मेथड में जब हमने देखा था, तो इनडायरेक्ट मेथड में वेरी लार्ज स्केल पे जो हम लार्ज डिस्टेंस पे जो क्वांटिटीज थी उनको हमने पैरेलक्स या पैरेलटिक मेथड की हेल्प से मेजर किया था, और दूसरा था इको मेथड से, वाइल विद द डिस्टेंसेस विच आर एट ए माइनर लेवल. जो बहुत छोटी डिस्टेंसेस थी उनकी लेंथ के मेजरमेंट के लिए हमने एटॉमिक स्केल का भी यूज किया था. तो यहाँ पर एटॉमिक स्केल में जो डायमेंशन है दैट इज गिवन इन टर्म्स ऑफ एंगस्ट्रॉम, एंड 1 एंगस्ट्रॉम will be equal to 10 power minus 10 meter. Angstrom is any unit while meter is the SI unit of length. So we are just relating the angstrom unit with the SI unit, that is with the meter or length of unit of length. The size of the angstrom, the size of the hydrogen atom इज अबाउट 0.5 एंगस्ट्रॉम। अब हमें हाइड्रोजन एटम का साइज दिया कितना है 0.5 एंगस्ट्रॉम, दैट इज उसकी रेडियस हमें कितनी दी है 0.5। व्हाट इज द टोटल एटॉमिक वॉल्यूम इन मीटर क्यूब ऑफ ए मोल ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम्स। अगर हमें 1 मोल हाइड्रोजन एटम की टोटल एटॉमिक वॉल्यूम फाइंड आउट करनी है तो हमें वो कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे। बेसिकली दिस इज यू कैन रिलेट दिस क्वेश्चन विद द मोल कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ योर केमिस्ट्री। सो this question will be, we have given radius of hydrogen atom that is 0.5 angstrom. We are converting the angstrom in terms of SI unit that is length. Of length की unit क्या होगी meter. So we are converting 0.5 into 10 to power minus 10 meter. Volume of each hydrogen atom that will be equal to and any atom is considered as its spherical shape. So वॉल्यूम ऑफ स्फीयर विल बी गिवन एज 4/3 पाई आर क्यूब। 4/3 इंटू में पाई की वैल्यू हो जाएगी 3.14, वाइल आर की वैल्यू आपकी हो जाएगी 0.5 इंटू में 10 पावर माइनस 10 मीटर क्यूब, 10 पावर 10 की होल क्यूब। वॉल्यूम विल बी एज 5.234 इंटू में 10 पावर माइनस 31 मीटर क्यूब। नाउ ये तो एक हाइड्रोजन के एटम की वॉल्यूम है और हमें चाहिए 1 मोल में। तो पहले हम ये फाइंड आउट करेंगे कि 1 मोल में नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम्स कितने होंगे। तो नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम हो जाएंगे आपके एवोगैड्रो नंबर के बराबर, दैट विल बी इक्वल टू 6.023 इंटू में 10 पावर 23। अब ये हमारे पास नंबर ऑफ एटम्स आ गए, ये एक एटम की वॉल्यूम आ गई एंड वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द एटॉमिक वॉल्यूम ऑफ 1 मोल ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम। सो सिंपली वी कैन मल्टीप्लाई दीज टू टर्म्स एंड दैट विल गिव यू द एटॉमिक वॉल्यूम। सो एटॉमिक वॉल्यूम ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम इन 1 मोल विल बी इक्वल टू volume of hydrogen atom into my number of atoms, that will be equal to 5.234 into my 10 to power minus 31। इसकी डायमेंशन क्या है मीटर क्यूब एंड this will be equal to 6.023 into my 10 to power 23। it has no dimension because this is a number of atoms and number has no dimension। this will be 3.152 into my 10 to power minus 7 and the dimension will be meter cube। so this will be the value of the atomic volume of hydrogen atom in 1 mole। This is all about the numericals which we have covered the topic till now। We will continue our topic error in the next video। Thank you। Ask if any doubt। Thank you beta।